Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate that so much. So, Subaru, man, Subaru and Toyota are just going through it when it comes to the full electric vehicles. If you aren't aware, the BZ4X as well as the Subaru Solterra are exactly the same car. The only slight difference is the Subaru one is all-wheel drive. They don't have a front-wheel drive option like the BZ4X does, but they're still going through their problems. We have had the wheels were literally falling off, so they had to recall that. And Subaru did the same thing. They recalled, the vehicles back, and then now they have to recall those vehicles that were recalled again because the third contractor that they used, I guess they didn't tie the bolts hard enough. So, they issued a do not drive. So if you own a Solterra and it has been, recalled, I guess don't drive it until you hear from Subaru themselves. But anyway, let's go ahead and cover the article. As always, I will leave a link in the description if you want to go read the rest. So the total amount of vehicles that are affected is 1,182, which is still a significant amount of vehicles. Now, initially, when they did the recall, they recalled about 2,600 vehicles. So it's almost half that. That is insane that they messed up this bad. The latest recall is the result of an earlier recall that wasn't handled properly by a third-party contractor. As Subaru explained, the original recall required the hub bolts to be replaced, but they identified an issue with vehicle repaired at two port locations by one particular team of contractors. Subaru didn't identify the third-party contractor, but said their team did not properly complete the repair procedure, resulting in the potential for significantly under-torqued bolts. This is a serious safety issue which could potentially result in an accident or even death. Imagine you going like 75 miles per hour and the thing just comes apart. You're going right, or you're going wherever the car decides. You are no longer in control. So the total affected is 1,182 vehicles. Let me see. 1,182 Solterras from 2023 model year, telling customers do not drive the vehicle until it is inspected and determined to be safe. Affected owners are being advised to contact their dealerships who will arrange to have Solterra towed to their facility. Technicians will then inspect the hub bolt and, if necessary, tighten them. I mean, you would have figured that they would have fixed it correctly the first time around, so you don't have to do secondary, recall. It makes you seem incompetent to just have the right people. But then again, that's what happens when you rely on other people to get things done instead of just handling it in-house. I think that's what they should have done. They should have just did it at the dealerships instead of having to do like a third party, some sort of, it's not even that many vehicles. It was only about 2,600. You're telling me 2,600 vehicles sold, you couldn't find other dealership that was able to perform the job to the manufacturer's suggestion or whatever to your specifications? That makes absolutely no sense at all. I think Subaru have to hold this L. But I'm sure Toyota isn't having the same issue. I sure hope not. And this is a weird email that I also got from one of you, one of my subscribers, Aaron. Aaron, thank you very much for providing me this information. So while Aaron was at the dealership with his daughter trying to look for a used car for her, he went into the trade-in area. I guess this was put on the BZ4X. It's a 2023 model. So somebody traded in. It says unauthorized use of this vehicle is prohibited. This vehicle will be sold at an auction, which makes no sense at all. If this was a trade-in for 2023, why isn't it being resold? But you know what? You know what I think it is? I think this is a vehicle that has been bought back by the dealership or Toyota itself. This vehicle was bought back from Toyota. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing here. Unauthorized use of this vehicle is prohibited. This vehicle will be sold at an auction. And then it says right here, this vehicle is the sole property of Toyota Motor Sales. So Toyota bought this vehicle back when they had the recall. So thank you again, Aaron, for sending this one through. So we got to visit a little bit of both sides per se. Solterras or Subaru struggling, and obviously we have seen the outcome of what happened with the whole recall of the BZ4X. As you may remember, there was a whole thing with the hubs falling out, the same thing that I was just talking about. So Toyota was given an option for them to buy back the vehicle if you were if you weren't interested in the fix, or if you weren't going to be waiting for the fix, you can return your car and Toyota will cut you a check and you can walk away scot free and go purchase something else. So I guess that's what this vehicle is. This one is bought back by Toyota. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of this whole situation. Subaru experiencing growing pains. Seems like Toyota is experiencing the same thing with the BZ4X. But when it comes to their hybrid and all the other vehicles, they're hitting the marks on all. They're hitting everything. Everything is on point. For some reason, they're just struggling with this full electric vehicles. But you guys know me. You guys know that I've said this plenty of time where I do believe that we need an alternative besides fully, fully battery EVs. We need an alternative. If it's not gas, my money's still on fuel cell. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. As always, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next one.